New Year's Eve is often a time of reflection, and when we think of 2020, it is going to be remembered for bringing us a pandemic unlike anything we've experienced in our lifetimes before. In one way or another, it's had an impact on us all the world over. For much of the globe, the year has already ended. Redmond Shannon takes a look at how the planet is ringing in 2021.
Normally, Sydney Harbour is thronged with thousands of people for New Year's Eve. But this year, only those with restaurant bookings were allowed up close to see the iconic fireworks.
Normally there's crowds of people out, and it's a bit eerie this evening.
With new virus clusters in the city, authorities asked Aussies to watch from home. Although clearly not everyone listened. The Sensoji Temple bell rang in 2021 in Tokyo, a year the city hopes to host a delayed Olympics. Daily cases of COVID-19 have topped 1,000 in Japan's capital for the first time, and the governor has warned of an explosion of cases. In North Korea, little is known about the extent of the pandemic. The crowds were dense, but absolutely everyone wore their mask above their nose.
Was für ein Jahr liegt hinter uns.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel called 2020 the most difficult of her 15 years in office, taking aim at what she called cruel and dangerous COVID-19 conspiracy theories. In France, an 8 p.m. curfew was in place, with DJ David Guetta playing a fundraising gig from the Louvre.
Je me couche à 8 heures.
This woman said she instead would be in bed by 8, but in true French style, would eat well first. In London, the traditional party spot of Trafalgar Square opposite Canada House is off limits. Most of the UK is in hard lockdown. YouTube UK has an online party hosted by Canadian comedian Catherine Ryan.
Join me with a few of my friends.
Somewhat optimistically encouraging young people to party at home. But wait, there is hope. Jump back to the very start of the day. Auckland, New Zealand. No masks, no worries. Effectively COVID-free. A sign of what next New Year's Eve could be like for all of us. Redmond Shannon, Global News, London.